Sorry about that. I had to chop into a second video about this because this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. As far as what we teaching our kids and how we are training them up according to some outdated information. And the longer we teach them something that we don't understand, the more confused they're going to be. This goes back even to about religion. I'm fine with religion because religion is the portion that teaches you what not to do. But the gospel is what taught people about love, right? The gospel, which I think is, in my opinion, is something different than religion. Religion was full of people that they have a structure about what's right? They have this structure that there's a God, then there was that sent the Son down to die for the salvation of his people, right? So you have that. Religion is the belief system of what it takes to live a righteous life. So a belief is just believing. This is what I believe in. I believe in God. I believe in heaven or hell. Just the belief system. No strings attached. This is what I believe. When you add religion, you say we're a group of people that understand more than another group of people about what life is and about what's righteous before God, right? So you have all these things. Then you have the Bible. You have this book of information that was a large amount of books that was handpicked by specific humans to put together into one book. Now, mind you, there's more books that they chose not to put into this Bible because it went against what they was trying to do as far as their agenda, like the book of Timothy. They handpicked books that they thought was too powerful to give the people. So they just held those books, they put them in the archive, and they sealed it so nobody can get it. Back in the slavery days, there was another edition of the Holy Bible. This Bible did not have all of the same books that would uplift somebody from slavery. Like the passage where it says that a slave is supposed to be let go after 7 years to be free. If the debt is not paid, after 7 years of work, that is sufficient amount of time to pay off debt. But a slave could also be bought out for his freedom. Maybe some of y'all didn't know that. 7 years. After 7 years, you're supposed to let the people go. So why then, after 7 years, were people still in bondage? People still treated unfairly. People treated as someone not human, something below human. And these are the people that believed in this Bible thing now. These are not just ordinary people. These are people that they prayed to God. They sung to Him. They did all these things under the name of God. All these things they did. It's crazy, y'all. This is the America that we live in. Now we're dealing with people that don't believe in the Bible that they swear on. So if you don't believe in God, you don't believe in Christ, you're not a religious person. You don't follow the religious teaching. What does it matter to you to swear on the Bible? That's not going to bother you, right? If I don't believe in that, I can swear on it all day. I'll say a couple cuss words on top of that. It ain't gonna mean nothing to me because I don't believe in it. So I can do whatever I want, really. Because this is something I don't believe in. This is the structure of so many people that live in life today. And why we have granted so many people with authority to teach our kids something that's not right according to the Bible. We're allowing people to teach our kids filth. We're allowing them to be manipulated at a young age because they've done the research and they've drawn the conclusion that the first 7 years of a kid's child life or a kid's childhood is the most important aspect of the teaching process, in which they learn to a magnitude, greatness of learning. They learn everything they're supposed to learn about life within the first 7 years. Their mind is at its most brilliant point, its most brilliant area. The ability to connect to God on a frequency level. Y'all do y'all research about this stuff, please. I gotta go, but long ago, they manipulated these Bibles, right? They took for themselves what they wanted to be in the Bible and what they didn't want, according to what they wanted the people to believe. And this is why it's very important for us to do our research. Because you're gonna end up with people that manipulate based off of this Bible, based off of this Holy Bible, based off the scriptures. And they're gonna be all out of context. They're not using it to say what's real according to God, but they're using it to manipulate people, to manipulate the mind, to train you to believe that the low standard of life that you're living is supposed to be where you're at. It's supposed to be this way. You're supposed to be broke. You're supposed to wake up and go to work every day. They're trying to teach all of this stuff. These are the same people that say you're supposed to keep the Sabbath day, right? The Sabbath day, and then tell you that the Sabbath day is a Sunday instead of Saturday. And then the same people that'll turn around and tell you that you got to work on Sunday and you got to work on Saturday. But do your research. I love y'all, man. I know I carried these videos out a little bit long, but I really wanted to get across what I was thinking about. I want y'all to drop some comments in the comment, area. Tell me what y'all think, what y'all feel, what y'all want me to talk about, what y'all want me to spread my opinion about, I don't know everything, but I got a little knowledge here and there, and I will share with you all whatever I have, so um, subscribe, all of that great stuff. Give me a like, share my videos. Bring the awareness to your own family, what's really going on in this world, and don't fall victim to it. Stop looking at these videos and these TV shows that got y'all watching. Stop listening at this crazy music that these rappers are creating that they don't even live. They don't live these lives. They created this facade that thugging and all this craziness and selling drugs and hoeing and all that, pimping is the way to be. And it's not. It's not. Ain't nobody else teaching their kids that but America. And in some countries, it's illegal to be out like that with your ass out and all this craziness. So stop looking at that stuff. Start looking at positives, up tempo, positive, motivational stuff. Start researching that stuff. Start teaching your kids at a young age who Warren Buffett is. You know what I'm saying? Start teaching your kids about finances, man. If I had parents that knew, that could teach what the financial structure was, then I would be in a better spot. But now that I'm older and I understand what it was like, growing up and where I lack it because I wasn't taught, I'm able to learn it right now. So as I learn, I'm teaching my kids. I'm not going to let my kids grow up not knowing about finances, not knowing how to structure a business plan, not understanding what time is and time and work, and what to do with your spare time, how to have not only have goals and dreams, but how to accomplish them, how to take them to the next scale, the next level. But I love y'all, man. I'm out of here.